Hi Lindsay, this is your reading, and I'm starting off with a past issue with you, and it's a strange one. I feel you took your eye off the... You ever heard that saying, you snooze, you lose? And I feel that's happened with you. I feel you've taken your eye off the ball, gone a bit laxy-daisy, lost your focus, and things haven't gone the way you planned. A bit of a disaster, and I feel you've hit a low point in your life. So moving on to the present, I feel like you've been pushed out into the cold. You don't seem to be in a very nice... It just feels like you've upped and left, and you've got everything with you. And there's a feeling of stubbornness as well with this. So it's a contradictory... I'm getting a clash of feelings. What I'm guessing with you, I have this image of you picking up everything and moving as if you're ready to move, but I get the stubbornness of you not moving. So, oh dear, you've been hurt. Yes. You are really hurt, which is why you're behaving the way you are. I don't mean to belittle that by you behaving. You've been hurt, and you want to let the bruising show. But I feel like you've been hiding things, and you want to let things show, as if the true damage that you've experienced, even if it means you leaving some good stuff and turning away from the good to go to a struggle, willing to go to the harder route just to get your point across. So I get the advice for you to concentrate on your friends. Now, are you feeling as if you've got a friend who you'd normally like to go to, but and I feel this friend is quite settled and you're worried about imposing? Don't worry about that. This is the person. If there's a friend you're worried you've kept your distance because of you're worried about imposing, if they seem all settled down and you don't want to sort of impose on them, no, don't worry about that worry. It's okay for you to go to this person. Go, as I said, speak to this person, confide in them, have your the girly chats, rather than start making a noise and shouting and screaming. I don't think that's going to help you in this situation. It's coming up in the reading for you to confide in a friend, have a chat, rather than start shouting and shouting and screaming, because it's not going to help you in this situation. Sometimes it does. In this case, it's not the best thing for you at the moment. So, I see you being able to move on. And what I also feel the need to tell you is, I see you moving on, but I feel you being in a place where you're doubting how well you're doing. But I see someone with you, could be a child of us, and I feel them happy. By seeing you thinking, oh no, I haven't done really well. Things are a mess. But I actually see the child beside. I see a child with you, happy and feeling content, not feeling any, not disturbed by all this disturbance, all the changes that's been going on. So that's how I see things panning out for you. And I also feel you making good out of something bad. This feels like more home things around the home. Those the things that's been annoying you, or trying to save money where you can repair things yourself, where normally I feel you would have gone and changed it, bought another one. I feel you actually tinkering down and thinking, no, I can do this. And I get this independence woman, girl power, I can do this by myself, and I feel this is you coming through strong. Okay, it's just a lovely thing. So just to recap on how I see things panning out for you, I feel you're going to be concerned about not doing as well as you should be, and having a negative impact on some young people around you. Could be a child, but I don't see them being as affected as you're worried they are going to be affected. And I see you making good out of things bad, and this feels like things around the home, like where you would say throw away a top if something there was a bit of damage on it, and I can see you repairing it. That sort of metaphor I'm picking up with you, so it's looking really good. Just focus on the girly chats, confide in friends rather than starting shouting and screaming, because it's not going to be the best outcome for you with this. I know you've been hurt, and you want people to realise the damage and the bruise. I feel like you want to say air the bruises, let people see the pain you've gone through, even if it means you taking the harder route. The advice is confide in a friend, have that closeness with a friend. You're not going to impose. I feel this also again, you're worried about imposing on someone who seems to have a nice settled secure unit. You're not going to be a problem to them. It's okay. And rather than shouting and screaming, put the effort into chatting with this friend. I see you moving on. You're going to have doubts in yourself. Don't worry, because the people you care about, the loved ones with you, they're going to be okay. Don't put yourself down. And I see you doing a lot of like the craft work, fixing things up, making good from bad. I see you putting things together. Feels like girl power and doing really well for yourself. So I hope I managed to connect with you. As with all the readings on this group, please remember to leave me feedback, as it helps me progress as a reader. Many thanks to you and many blessings.